Freud.
Oh my God.
One other one, dude. I got a bunch, but
dude, the games of my past. Now, do they have a Spy Hunter or Russian Attack? Those are the only two video games that I own for the NES.
Right. Well, we're
Spy
old
Hunter,
enough.
Attack.
We're old enough, Travis, that we talk about Atari.
Oh yeah, dude. I was 6 when my grandma got one for her daughter, my aunt. I blame my grandmother for my video game addiction.
Travis.
Yo.
I'm still rocking Dragon Quest 1 and Final Fantasy 1.
Oh yeah, dude.
Or the NES. Also Dragon Warrior.
What did they port on the DS? Was it Dragon Quest like 5? I bought that like 8 or 9 years ago when it came out on the DS.
Yeah.
That was good, man.
Yeah.
Good value, good replay value.
See, Travis, this is how dedicated I was to video games. I've not thrown any of my consoles or games away. I still have my it's not the Sega CD, it's not the Saturn, it was the one after, the Dreamcast. I still have a working Dreamcast.
Dude, that's awesome. Crazy Taxi was sweet on that system.
Yeah. No, I've got Crazy Taxi. It's great.
Heck yeah, bro. We sold them when I worked at Toys R Us, man.
But baseball was cool on that one too.
But I went and got but
MVP baseball.
After I got the Dreamcast, because I was working for Walmart at the time. After I got the Dreamcast, the PlayStation 2 had been out for like a year or two. I went and got the PlayStation 2 right after that.
Oh yeah, those were nice, man. They were so expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive for me because I was working for Walmart and I got the Walmart discount.
They were $300 or $400 though, but
they were like $300-$400 at that time. And we're kind of dabbling into inflation here. That would have been for the kids nowadays. That would have been about almost $1,000 for a PlayStation.
Yeah, I know. But I still worked my ass off to get it, and you know what? It was. Let's put it this way: half of my weekly paycheck. That was my paycheck right there.
He works hard for the Sony. So hard for the Sony.
I was unloading trucks.
Okay.
I was unloading trucks and stocking shelves, man. That's what I was doing.
You better treat him right. Me too,
Travis,
man.
I'm gonna move in with you. If we don't find a house, I'm moving in with you.
Yeah, I got room for you, man. Your whole family. We're good to go. We'll get a couple air mattresses. We're rocking, bro.
So I have a 36 gun safe and I have a 16 gun safe.
You should see my man cave, bro. I got room. Yeah.
Plus I got about 60,000 rounds of ammo.
That's fine. We can put it next to my 60,000 rounds. It'll look nice. Yeah.
Travis would say you're more than welcome if you bring that.
We can stack it into a big couch.
So
everything. Who we got?
You guys moved to Nebraska.
We got some people out there on the YouTube side. We've got my favorite friend Ting out there. Ting. She says, "Let's go, Brandon." So I have to do this.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yep. We got Kingpin out there giving us
bad dude.
Yeah, roll call is bad dude.
Bad dude.
Yeah. Kingpin is out there giving us 2 thumbs up. Gunpowder Beauty is giving us 3 thumbs up and totally overshadowing Kingpin. Scott79 is out there. New York Outcast is out there. So everyone, if you haven't done so already, go to rnldisplays.com and buy a display stand for your handgun, your pistol caliber carbine, or your AR-15 today.
Dude,
if you use code NS15, Travis P11, you'll save 11 plus 4%.
Use code NS15 to get 15% off your order.
No, use code Travis P11, the original code for the
we're on my channel.
Night Strike's code is expired. Don't use his code.
No, it's not expired.
Night Strike has cooties. Don't use his code.
You got to have them give me a code, and I want all the proceeds to go to veterans. I don't want anything.
Well, it does. It goes to New York Outcast. He's a vet,
goes
right?
to New York Outcast. He's a veteran himself.
It does. It goes directly.
So
RNLDisplays.com is a veteran-owned, veteran-operated, 100% American-made company.
I want my code to be bitching and twitching. That's
you'll have to ask him if that's appropriate. So.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. It's American.
Scott is out there saying he picked up his hand cannon today. Ooh, Scott, what'd you get?
Scott P? Dude, you guys haven't seen Scott P79's videos? Dude, he has really, really nice surplus Really, really nice guy.
Dude, I'm surprised. I know. I'm subscribed to him, and I get no notifications when he puts out new content. What in the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I've been subbed in for literally years. That is
Scott saying no. The code should be 4 doors more. You know what? Like Kyle Rittenhouse. There you go. But DLD After Dark is out there. What's going on, Dark? How you doing, buddy?
We need a bunch of people in this chat to make it exciting.
Well, I've sent links out to like 40 people and nobody.
Where's that old guy at? Where's that old guy?
Oh, Tony.
Tony's been working today. He's probably taking it easy.
He can get on here. Where's Bob? Where's Bob? Canada's blowing up right now. Trudeau's, I guess he's hiding in Biden's basement. It's pretty bad.
No, I heard he went back to Cuba.
Oh, did you see they called the tow trucks in to tow all these people, and the tow truck people said they're all out with the Cocos. Sorry. I was like, well, I mean,
yeah.
So dude, I mean, come on.
Yeah, we got Tara Smith out there, with her new channel, Tara Smith's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen some of her cooking videos.
Oh, she's got
damn,
buddy.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
I wish I had met Tara years and years earlier because, damn, that lady can cook. I tell you.
Night Strike single. Night Strike is single.
Well, she's not single, so I'm not gonna push the
maybe
envelope.
She's got a sister, or maybe like a nice old.
I've seen her videos. I've seen her videos. She's great at the range. She would be fun to take to the range. I tell you that. She's awesome with her recipes and her kit and her her kitchen videos. Check those out. Those are good watches. Seriously.
There you go.
I did take one of her recipes, and I'm not claiming it.
Okay. Scott says he showed the picture of the new hand cannon. Scott, which one is it? You post a lot of pictures.
I didn't see it on YouTube.
I can't see anything.
He hasn't posted a video in a year.
No, he said he posted it in Discord.
Oh, I really don't get over there, man. I don't get a chance to.
No, I see it. I'm gonna screen share it right now because
I can't see anything. I'm on a damn phone.
We're gonna do a little gun porn here. Hold on.
Yeah, well, describe it to me so I can.
Oh, we got a little Rock Island Rock Ultra.
Is that 10 millimeter?
Oh, is that the 10 milli?
Hold on. Let me bring it back. I don't know if anybody can see it out there. I'm trying.
Is it Gerson? Is it the Grosson?
No, it's not.
It's a Rock Island Armory. It's the TAC Ultra or whatever FS. Maybe.
Let's see.
Ultra TAC, Super TAC, roll call TAC.
Can you guys see that? Is everybody out there? Can they see that?
Look, it's got a flared magwell.
I mean,
yeah, that's factory too. Factory.
I'm trying to make sure people can see it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can see it. Let's go back.
Hold on. There
it is.
There. Can everybody see that now? Okay, because we have some issues. There we go.
What's he watching on TV? What is it?
So Scott7 says pick us in Night Strikes Discord. I'm checking it out. DLD After Dark says he's got plastic gats coming on tonight and smash time Thursday. Gonna drop his shoes. Okay.
That's a nice gun, though.
He says it's gonna be some dope shows. Excuse me,
dude. Scott's got some good stuff, man. He's got good stuff. I've learned a lot.
No, Scott's got some good guns, but I tell you what, our good friend Sean. We all know Sean. You know Sean.
Sean the researcher?
No, Sean Ponery. Sean Ponery.
Oh, Ponery's. He's got money, man.
Yeah,
he's banging pups out like there's no tomorrow.
I'm telling you right now.
He's selling them on fucking eBay.
Half of those surplus firearms that Scott has bought lately have been inspired or he's told Scott to go and buy. Scott told me so. Or at least a couple of them. Not all of them, but at least maybe a quarter of them.
If you can find them, man. I mean, they're getting harder and harder to find, man.
But that is one nice 1911, Scott. Yeah. That's a nice one. I approve of that one. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. I really hope.
Since we're doing show and tell, can I show you what I bought?
Well, if you post the link in the Discord,
I'll just show you right here. I can just do a screen share.
Okay, fine. You can screen share.
All right, this is what we got. This is what I bought. I was at Shields last weekend, and this has been in the use case since before Christmas, and it basically it was unfired when I took it apart.
Okay, screen share it.
There you go. Boom.
Oh, you got a CZ. You
Oh, we got CZ in here. We got CZ up in here.
Yep. Got a Shadow too. They 2018 model, right? I took it apart. It looked like it had never been fired before. No wear marks at all on the slide. Nobody wanted it, and I got it for $9.99, which is about $300 below MSRP.
What a fucking steal!
Yeah. It was just sitting there, and I'm like, "Well, let me look at it." We took the slide off, and I looked at the barrel. I'm like, "Has this thing ever been fired?" He goes, "I don't think so." I mean, there were no marks on it. Now I fired it since then, and you can tell it's got some wear marks on it now. But I took pictures of it when I first bought it. So Foos out there, Foos sent me a set of just used lock grips for it to kind of beef it up a little.
Yeah.
And he sent me a new recoil spring and hammer spring, so I kind of lightened it.
Nice.
Damn,
bro.
All right.
Man, dude, you're so lucky.
All right. Hey, George is here now.
George? Is that George Cortez?
That's George.
George Cortez, a great supporter of the channel.
Yeah.
Greatly do appreciate it,
George just made it here in time. He made
George,
it right
did
on
you get
time.
your Patreon shit? Did you get that stuff? Where are you at? There's two Travis.
Okay. Yeah, man. Got taken down by the AFT.
Well, the AFT's got problems today. I may tell you.
I think George just showed up and elbowed me out of the way. That's what happened. So
yeah. So, George, are you there?
George.
Jorge, ¿dónde estás, mi amigo?
Jorge.
¿Cómo estás? Tranquilo, cerveza, por favor.
Del sur de Texas.
Yes.
Oh,
he's gone.
That darn Texas internet. It's just not stable. So
Yep.
And here we are up in Nebraska using telegraph wires, and I can stay on with you.
Yeah, Scott is saying, Travis, you got a really good deal, and Scott is also saying he also ordered a CZ97B since they discontinued them.
97 or 75.
Nice.
What did they discontinue? The
Remy.
The Remy, and there was what, 3 of them, right?
Oh wow.
They discontinued like 3 or 4 guns, man.
Yeah. All right. So George, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself to let us know if you're there? George, buddy. Jorge.
Yeah. I'm there, man.
You're here?
There you
go. Okay. All right. We're glad you're here now. So anyways, we got a ton of people out on the YouTube side. So we'll go through some of the other people that showed up just right after we just started. So, Snake Doctor 78 came in right towards there when we just started. Mr. F&H showed up. Burnaby Sanchez is out there. What's going on, man? How you doing? Who else? Black Bear Forge is out there hanging out with us. He's officially completed his gunsmithing course. He passed everything with flying colors. So
congratulations.
So everyone congratulate him on that.
I'm drinking a beer for you.
Yeah. Who else we got out there? Pale Horse is out there. What's going on, Pale? How you doing, buddy?
Who just came into the chat? Are they going to show their dog?
No, I'm disabling the camera.
It looks like a back room.
There we go. It's Warsaw.
It's Warsaw.
Warsaw, turn your camera off. There we go.
He did.
All right, there we go. All right. Anyways, we got some topics to talk about tonight, but let's run through the room real quick and introduce everybody. So everyone knows who's what and where, when, why, whatever. Roll call. You hardly jump into chats these days, but it's nice to see you here on a Tuesday.
Dude, I love you guys. Tuesdays, they're giving me time off. So I'll be off at 3:30 in the afternoon. So I'll be here every time you send me a link. So now I'll make fart noises and be irresistible to your colleagues out there for them never to follow me on YouTube.
Roll call here, not
that's why your Twitter followers haven't gone up.
No, Twitter hates me, man. Twitter hates me. If Elon Musk would give me a shout out, I'd be like Dogecoin for the next 3 days, but then I'd totally
Dogecoin to the moon, diamond hands.
To the moon.
Deutschmark.
Well, thanks for having me. I greatly do appreciate it.
Oh, excuse me, not Diamond Hands, Diamond Paws.
I'm either moving in with Travis P11 or I'm going to move in with Night Strike. I'm going to flip a coin.
Well, do you want warm weather or cold weather? That's pretty much what we're going to give you. So
yeah.
Do I want hurricanes or do I want snowstorms? Huh?
I mean, Night Strike does have a range in his backyard. That right there would be perfect for filming. So
I do have a backyard. If you help me clear it, we can put down like a mobile home or something.
Cool.
I'm just saying. But
I'll live there.
You can make your own little tiny home.
Artisan Tony can make you a tiny cabin out there, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously, no.
Tony built them for you.
Don't joke about that because
I would. I'd live in one if I could get one.
I've been watching some of Tony's videos, and Tony doesn't like container houses because they're not sealed, okay? Because water can get in them. That's why they sell them. They sell the old ones, and he said you could for literally the price of like a new shipping container, you can build a house, a small little tiny home. And he's right. I've looked at his videos, been watching the videos of him getting everything framed up, and I'm like, wow, his building team that works for him, they really work fast. I mean, they got that whole building framed up within a day with the roof on top.
Yeah. I mean, man, all a guy needs is just a kitchen, a bathroom, and a TV, right? And like a chair.
I hate to interrupt, but I got to ask who has a CMG 22 conversion kit for an AR?
The Bravo CMMG?
Yeah.
I had one. I don't have it now, but I had one. I sold it, and I'm probably going to get another one.
Well, I just uploaded a video. I'm not sure if I want to show you something. That's why I'm on here.
Well, what is it?
So I actually have the kit, but guess what this is?
Did they give you a business card?
No. Okay.
That's an M60. That's a saw pouch right there. That holds ammo.
Correct. That is correct. Look what I did.
Sweet.
I'm disappointed.
Why?
Because those magazines aren't loaded.
Yeah.
Enough for that, man. Come on. I just wanted to show you
I'm gonna give you that crap because your mags aren't loaded, man. What happens if you need to use that 22?
Zombie apocalypse, dude.
And because their magazines aren't loaded, you're sitting there letting zombie munch in your brain because you don't have a magazine.
I wouldn't ever use the 22. All right.
You just got to get through to the brain, and that's it. I mean, why wouldn't you want 22? You got boxes, you got thousands and thousands. That use that before you use your heavy stuff.
Yeah.
What? Who?
Use a 9mm.
Oh, all right. Anyways, so George, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Just waiting, for the show to be on. And I was trying out my new phone, but it kicked me out. I downloaded the Etsy app, and stuff, and I said, well, the phone's not really connected yet, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow, hopefully. And so I'm using my old phone right now. So as soon as I logged in, man, it started like having a fit or something.
Hold on, I've got to say it right in Spanish. Ay caramba!
Ay caramba!
Yeah, there we go.
So luckily, I got into my other phone real quick so I can join in the fun.
Right.
Glad to be here.
Well, glad you're here. Travis, how are you doing?
Hold on, I'm good. I thought I was muted. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing good. I'm happy. Let me get a cheap plug here while I can. Check out Caliber Corner. Little podcast we do Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Central Time. It's a good show. You should be there. We're the second longest running podcast right behind Hit or Miss. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock.
Oh, you're giving me crap for that. All right.
I just made that up, by the way. I have no idea.
I know you did. You did.
Yeah.
So
we're getting up there though. We're season 4, coming up on episode number 221, I think. So I'm pretty pumped up.
After a point, I just stopped counting seasons and I just kept going on with
it's just dates, when I release the box set, I want people to be able to follow it and go back and binge watch if they need to.
Honestly, some of the older episodes of Hit or Miss, I don't want people watching.
Dude, they're epic. What are you talking about? That's where I made my debut.
No.
I watched one from 10 years ago.
Oh, hell yeah. Night Strike sounds like he's 14. Like, hey, guys, welcome to Hit or Miss.
I don't think I've been doing it that long. I haven't.
You're not here, friend.
It's not like he was from
Sesame Tackle Drop. Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. Anyways. So Warsaw dropped out, but he just wanted to show everybody the CMMG he had. So that's cool. We got some comments out there. New York Outcast says what Travis isn't saying is the son of the guy that sold it to him, that price no longer has a failing grade.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Actually, no, my favorite dude that works there was not working that night. It was just there was just some young kid that was working there, and I said, hey, let's check this Shadow 2 out. So yeah. No, it had been in the case, and so I was surprised it was still there. It had been there for at least 5 or 6 weeks in the used case. Nobody wanted it.
Tara says that she's still at work and she thanks everyone for the compliments. Also, her AK SKS sight tool came in today. It fits her Yugo. It's in her next range video. That or her bow, a Hoyt Carbon Spider. Ooh, nice.
Oh. See, man, that's the problem with the gun community. You don't think these girls have the tools. These girls know what they're doing. I learn a lot from these girls. They are shooters. Yeah. They are premise to cuss us guys if we don't keep our premise up.
Right.
Oh, absolutely, man.
No, absolutely. So, there's that, AR Guns 1776 is out there. How's it going, buddy? I saw your coffee chat this morning. Who else we got out there? Defense Dad is out there saying, what's up?
What's up, homie?
Yeah.
What's up?
Defense Dad, you have a link. You can jump in if you want.
Remember that Budweiser commercial?
Oh, yes. I remember the Budweiser commercial.
And then they had the Wise one.
LL Firearms is out there.
And
that's about it. Defense Dad said he just finished taking down the Christmas tree. He got lazy this year. Oh, listen.
I leave it up year round, bro.
I would keep it up late too,
Defense Dad, the 1 year I didn't take the Christmas tree down until Easter.
Why? Easter?
Wow. Until Easter. So anyone who's a Christian will understand why that's funny. So
I had a friend of mine who told me that they had a tree, an actual live tree, and they had it up for a whole year.
I see the door roll call.
Dried up.
Some motherfuckers see their way out. But yeah, we still have the Christmas tree up. Cindy wants to go get tubs. I brought home boxes. I got to pack stuff up. I got to ship it to Nebraska. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. I mean,
Defense Dad says he normally takes his Christmas tree down New Year's Day, but today he had to take it down instead.
You can send a Pony Express in Nebraska. It's much cheaper.
Yeah, roll call. Just use Pony Express.
Pony Express, bro. Come on, man.
I'm telling you,
let's put on a wagon train and bring it up here like Little House on the Prairie.
Dakota.
You know what sucks? I've seen so many deer. I've seen more deer now than I've seen during hunting season, and it's so sad. So sad.
Well, what do you think? Yeah, they're not going to come out in hunting season. They know it's being hunted for. It goes, hunting season's over. All right, relax. We can go take a walk now.
They know you're there.
I'm telling you, dude. There's like
they smell the Miller Lite.
It could be. Cindy sent me like a fucking video, and there's like 15 deer that were just jumping around the yard having a good old time. I'm like right in front of my blind.
Wow.
Jesus. Like, this must be nice for them.
You can't catch a break, buddy. You can't catch a break.
Well, it is what it is. I hope that people enjoy this hole that we're about to leave, but it is what it is. Yeah. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. You can't. So we got some topics to talk about tonight, but if you guys have any other topics that you wanna discuss first, we can get that out of the way first, because I don't necessarily want to talk about these topics I got lined up, but they're there.
Are we doing international topics, or are we just going to stick to the basics?
Domestic.
We're sticking domestic because screw international. We got to worry about our own country right now.
Yeah, there you go.
And as far as I know, Putin still hasn't invaded Ukraine, so I guess we call this bluff.
I think we should have a point spread like Vegas is doing for the Super Bowl right now. I think we should have a point spread.
For the Russian invasion of the Ukraine?
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, no, that'd be awesome, man.
How many mental
gambling on when the first official fighting is going to happen, like when the first shot's going to get fired?
Oh, my God.
I'd hate to throw it in that kind of aspect because human life is going to be lost, but I mean, that could happen on a football field, can it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So let's let's say how many AKs are going to get recovered from
we
somebody
don't
that
just
I know.
run out of bullets first mag.
I'm going to say 20,000.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we're outfitting them with ARs, so you know.
You know what's before we get into the domestic issues, I'll just tell you they Facebooked, Instagram, anyways, took a picture of them airdropping 7.62 by 39 into that area, just to tell you. So we should take bets on this. if they're just gonna blatantly send it in there, let's send it. Let's send our bets.
Right. No,
I mean, we gotta make money too.
I get it. All right, calm down. Getting a little excited, Ro. So.
I'm always excited.
Oh, I know you are.
Come on, throw out the first topic. Let's talk about this.
All right, so we got breaking news. This is breaking news. Okay,
It's breaking.
Surprise! The ATF has been keeping records on hundreds of millions of firearms transactions.
No, yes, really?
No, it gets worse.
I didn't get permission to do that.
Apparently, all those 4473s that the ATF has received, instead of, I don't know, getting rid of the old ones and destroying them, they've just been scanning them into a database, making a backdoor registry of what the ATF disclosed to lawmakers, that it manages a database of 920,664,765 firearm purchase records.
Didn't they tell them they deleted some of those?
And hard copy versions of these transactions. When a licensed gun store goes out of business, its private records detailing gun transactions become ATF property and are stored at a federal site in West Virginia. The practice has contributed to the fears of gun advocacy groups and Second Amendment champions in Congress that the federal government is creating a national database of gun owners, which violates long-standing federal statutes. Well, newsflash, they already fucking did it. They're letting everyone know they've already done it. That's what's happening right now. That's why we're going over it. Anyways, Representative Michael Cloud, Republican Texas, who led an investigation into the ATF database following a November Free Beacon report that the Biden administration had stockpiled records of more than 54 million gun transactions in 2021, expressed shock at the number of gun records being kept by the federal government. Cloud maintains that the ATF's database could be exploited by the Biden administration to surveil American gun owners as it pursues new restriction on firearms. And that's the end of the article, but let's go on further. It's not just there to surveil American gun owners. It's there to have an idea of what you got, so they know how many people to bring when they come to take them all away.
Well, at least they make it easy on themselves.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God,
whoever's responsible for this in the ATF, well, I hate to say this, but that's a blatant violation of the law itself. Somebody is going to prison for this in the ATF. Somebody is. Yes, they'll probably put a patsy. They'll probably sweep this under the rug, and they may or may not get rid of the database. They may keep it and just, not add anything more to it. But the point is, somebody is going to jail for starting it. Someone's going to prison for starting this. There's no question on that. Period. It's just, who are they going to fit that with? Are they gonna fit Chipman with the bill? Oh wait, no, he got fired, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's not working for the ATF anymore. I have no idea who they'll blame, but they'll blame somebody. Somebody's got to take the blame for this, and somebody's got to go to prison for this because it's against the law, flat out. So,
well, what is the ATF supposed to do with the records that they get from the dealers? They're supposed to destroy them immediately? Or are they allowed to keep them for so many years like the dealers have to, or what? Because if they're allowed to sit on them for 20 years, they can sit on them for 20 years. They're probably not supposed to convert them to a digital format that'll never age. But
Barnaby Sanchez says they should have used Hillary's server.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's only if you want to delete those records. That's only if you want to delete those records, not to keep them. So, but go on, Travis. Go on.
Oh no! I'm just saying I'm kind of curious how long they're allowed to keep them, and because I mean I thought that they had told Congress that they weren't going to do this anymore, that they were done holding on to the records and it wasn't going to happen anymore. There was like a cutoff for it, and then we find out they've got all these,
they've got all these records from last year and whatnot, and they're holding on to them and they're putting them in a computerized database. And newsflash, they're not supposed to be doing that because that's a de facto gun registry.
Tell anybody's wives what you bought, then I don't think anybody cares.
A gun registry is against the law. It's inherently against the law because it's one step forward. It is a clear violation and step towards, tyranny. And it's blatant, because look at California. They're trying to make every gun owner's personal and private information public.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to go well in court. You're basically because you're a lawmaker, you think you're above the law and you can post people's anybody that owns a firearms personal information. I'm sorry, but that's against the law, and you're going to get struck down for that in California. But they'll just do something else instead to make it worse in California because it's California. Anyways, anybody else have anything to say on the whole gun registry thing, or do you guys want to move on?
Is anybody taking any steps or any action? Is there a government probe going on, or what's the recourse? What's the recourse from all this?
The GOA, if you haven't checked your emails today, the GOA sent a thing to contact your senators and representatives about it. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and check that email out if you got one. If not, I don't know if I have a link anywhere for that. It's one of those GOA take action things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could have told you this. I mean, it's not. People think it's blatant. It's not blatant. They've been doing this for years upon years. I mean, if you look, I just worked for a company that shut down and had to reestablish their FFL. So all those files that we had that didn't come into 20 years had to be sent to West Virginia. So, in essence, all my stuff that I had is going to be in those files. And they're going to be buried on top of files, on top of files, on top of files. The thing that's really, I would say to me, alarming is they can't go through them all. So they have to digitize them all.
All right. Here's the link. Here's the link that I can find. So go ahead and check that link out. Fill the form out. There you go. It's on the whole registry thing. So
it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong. But are we really surprised they did it? I'm not. Considering how polarizing, they're trying to be about this, I'm not surprised by this at all. So,
well, we'll see if it gets any. We'll see what it does. I mean, if the records have already been digitized, there's no way that they're going to be able to track all those down and delete, and it would be impossible. There's always going to be a copy of that floating around somewhere.
So,
yeah.
It's just, it makes me angry. It really makes me angry. All right. I got more bad news. More bad breaking news. Apparently, the ATF has stated the Federal Register publishes schedule for ATF's firearm, silencer, and pistol brace final regulations.
Yay.
Yeah.
We'll clap on that one.
Final action. The comment period ended on 9/8/2021. The final action on it is going to happen sometime in August. What they said.
Oh boy.
It goes into effect in August, I guess. Yeah. I don't really want to go over it, but they're really pushing the envelope with this one. Travis.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of what they've listed. Have they finally just come out and blatantly said that these things are no longer going to be allowed, or what? And what you've seen so far?
Here it is in the side chat, Travis.
Because I remember it saying something like using pistol braced AR-15s make them more concealable. It's like you don't even have to have that on there to make it more concealable. In fact, that only adds to the bulk, but whatever,
From some of the videos I've watched, it's like, make sure you have $200 on hand.
Yeah.
And that's per what you have. So, I mean, again, we're dipping our toe in the water here of, these guys are really reaching for the sky here. When is it going to be the limit? So, I'm not saying things can change, but I mean, from the wording and some videos that I've watched, I mean, don't expect greatness.
The one thing I'm curious about here is if you don't have the brace on it or the fin on it, are you okay then? Or are you still breaking the law if it's an AR pistol but it doesn't have a brace or fin on it? Do you guys know?
No idea.
No.
Because I mean, like they're saying, it's determine whether or not it's an SBR or not. If it's got this brace on it, yeah.
You're hanging in the wind, dude. You got to wait until what they say. This is, I guess, the game. They say this is the game we're playing. We have to wait and see what they determine.
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it shouldn't. And
it's not right. Illegal.
I really don't want to read this, so. But but the link's out there.
Just do it.
No, it's way too long. No, absolutely not. But I just want to let people know that they are going to make a determination on, on ATS firearm, silence, and pistol brace final regulations. So receivers are included in that. So unfortunately, we may see the end of 80%. Sadly.
Ooh.
And honestly, this is an agency making up laws as it sees fit, just based on what's already out there. They're making determinations like they're the Senate or the House. And honestly, that's not their job. Their job is to enforce the law. Why aren't they going after moonshiners? Why aren't they going after people who are using explosives illegally? Why are they attacking the firearms of the law abiding? Why not do their damn job and enforce law instead of come up and make law? It's not their job to make law. It's the job of the House of Representatives and the Senate of the United States of America to make laws. Not a fucking law enforcement agency.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No.
And that's why I am really unhappy and pissed off, and I really don't want to read it because I'm so angry. I'll just be yelling expletives for the next 20 minutes if I read this.
Yep.
Well, why don't we just throw a shot in the wind and say, call your congressman, or write them, whatever you see fit, and tell them this. I guess you call it a verdict, is coming down, and they should, I guess, step in the way of it. Maybe that will have an effect on it. I don't know, dude. Every time we see these guys reiterate, I don't know if that's even the right word, reiterate law, it's always gone against the law-abiding citizen. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it reminds me of bump stocks, dude.
Black Bear Forge says at Night Strike for 80%. What's next? They going after people who own mills and lathes? Yes, they will be.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, they will like you messing with firearms. You own a lathe and a mill. They'll be going after everybody that buys one of those.
They'll ask you to start filling out paperwork when you buy it.
Yeah, Barnaby Sanchez says because they follow the path of least resistance at Night Strike. Take from the ones who don't fight back. Well, I hate to say it, but those out there sitting on their ass eating potato chips on their couch, call your senators, write your senators, email your senators and representatives, and let them know that you're not happy about this. Because I sure as hell ain't, and I'm contacting these motherfuckers every fucking day. Bug them till they're sick of hearing about this shit. Maybe they'll get off their ass and do something.
I've been over there on Instagram really shitting on Todd Young. That's my senator over here in Indiana, because he's going on this China tirade thing. And it's like, dude, look, China's going to China. That's my thing now. China's going to China.
The problem is they're doing this because of Biden's executive order he just signed the other day, which was executive order, what is it? He's basically pushing this regulation through via executive order 12,866.
Why don't we turn the tables on Brandon, and with all the support that's being thrown into the gun community at this point, why don't we all throw that support against this until this thing actually comes out and it's actually stated as law? Why don't we push the envelope here?
I mean, push the envelope on Brandon.
Can't we do two things at one time?
Yeah, everybody boo Brandon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyways,
let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Yeah. But right now, the date on the framer receiver, they're going to release that the final determination in June sometime. They're going to release on the what is it? What's the next one? I'm trying firearms with stabilizing braces, so pistol braces. They're going to make a determination in August on that. And what was the other one? I think they had one more. No, it's just pistol braces and frames.
So in that article, the guy does give a little analysis of it. He says it doesn't ban the braces or the fins. It just simply restates like the gun is going to now become an SBR once those fins or braces are attached. So it's not going to ban them, but it's going to say once you put it on the gun, then it's then going to fit the definition of an SBR.
It's going to force everyone to pay $200 in taxes that they don't have to the government. That's what it's forcing people to do.
And if you don't pay, then you get with the ATM.
So I know it's a small percentage of people, but actual disabled people that need those to fire the weapon, do they get any kind of an exemption? They got to pay the $200 too, because that sounds like discrimination against the handicapped.
They got to pay it too.
They got to pay it too.
See, this is why I'm not.
Let's just go ahead and put a tax stamp on wheelchairs while we're at it, or maybe people that need crutches or braces, or Yeah,
braces. Put a tax stamp on old crotchety men in the White House.
Yeah,
leg braces. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe we should put a tax stamp on welfare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we all pay for that.
Yeah. So that's why I'm unhappy with that, and I'm not very happy with this whole situation in general. And I'm sorry. I should do this better. I normally do this better, but I am just not in the mood. Not with this.
Well, the worst part is they hit all of us at the end of the summer too. After you have all of your fun, it's like, oh, hey, by the way, you've got to have that thing registered now. What? It's August when they're going to come out with it.
Well, that's because you're going to pay your taxes. So you're going to use your tax money to pay for your tax stamp.
Yep, there you go.
They got to get their money, dude. They got to get.
We already legally bought and paid taxes on in the first place.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to eat? You want to sleep? Have a roof over your head, or you want to pay your debt? Your tax?
Yeah, I know. I got another one. We got a very. It's not that. It's not as long as the other one because it doesn't deal with government legalese. But apparently, this is an article coming out of Washington. Politicians lied. Gee, who knew? Washington's gun control laws have made life in Seattle, King County, more dangerous. Well, I could have fucking told you that.
Really?
But from the Citizens' Right to Keep and Bear Arms, as reported, Monday's shots fired. Hold on.
Whoa, good now.
Shots fired report from the King County, Washington prosecutor's office on the number of gun-related homicides and injuries last year is more proof that gun control laws and anti-rights initiatives adopted over the past few years in Washington state have been abject failures. The Citizens Committee for the Right to Keep and Bear Arms said today in reaction, proponents of these laws and especially the gun control initiatives passed in recent years sold the public a bill of goods, and now everybody knows it. Said Chairman Alan Gottlieb. Voters were told in 2014 that Initiative 594 would reduce gun-related violence, and today's data proves they were misled. 4 years later, the Seattle-based gun prohibition lobby promised Initiative 1639 would prevent gun-related homicides, and they lied again. In Olympia, anti-gun politicians are pushing more gun restrictions right now with the same promises. The billionaire-backed gun prohibition lobby and their allies in Olympia claim that so-called gun violence is an epidemic. He said, frankly, the intellectual dishonesty of the gun control crowd is the real public health crisis. King County authorities reported Monday that 88 people were murdered and another 372 were wounded in shootings last year. Law enforcement agencies in the county reported a startling 1,405 shooting incidents, surpassing the 1,025 posted in 2020. Gee whiz. Gottlieb opposed both initiatives, and he has been an outspoken critic of other gun laws pushed through the legislature. I'm trying to. Where is it? The Citizens Committee for the Right to Keep and Bear Arms, national headquarters are in Bellevue, just east of Seattle. A check of the FBI annual uniform crime reports show the number of murders in Washington and especially Seattle have gone steadily upwards since the current gun control crusade started 8 years ago. We warned the public these gun control schemes were wishful thinking at best, Gottlieb said. The data provides all the evidence necessary to say that anti-gun rights initiatives and legislation have amounted to snake oil, giving the public a false sense of security, while their rights are being steadily eroded. Instead of pushing more restrictions like they're doing right now, he said, it is time for gun control zealots to admit they've been wrong all along. Extremist gun control has failed miserably for evergreen state citizens, and rising body counts prove it. And that's the end of the article. So, yeah. I don't think Yankee says that about Washington State at all. No, he was against 1639. He actually went to the courthouse and sat down to protest 1639. So, he's not a fan of it at all.
That's cool.
Well, I don't know about anybody here, but I've talked to Alan Gottlieb, and I'm going to tell you right now, the dude is legit. He's been doing this for a while. If I have any cadence to throw cadence to, man, it's that guy. He's on his stuff, man, and I can't deny it. I mean, if you look at some of the representatives around the gun culture or the big units that have been taking its toll here, that's one guy I can be like, okay, I can listen to him, or I could kind of go on his word. I've talked to him personally,
so
and I can tell you, you're missing out when you don't go to these things and you think it's just S's and G's.
I've talked to him, his wife, and his son personally. I mean, after one of the days of the gun rights policy conference, when they held it in Phoenix, I was literally shooting the breeze with his son because he was talking. We were on a discussion about computer hardware and whatnot because they were having some issues, and he talked about video games, and I'm like, really, what kind of games you like playing? And we got into a whole rabbit hole of video games, just like me and Travis did earlier in the pre-chat with roll call. We went down a real big rabbit hole of video games, but either way, it's not that I haven't talked to them either. They're regular people just like we are, except they're running these groups trying to get the word out there, and I'm trying to do what I can with hit or miss, but again, it's not easy. So, anyways, Travis, do you have anything you want to bring up? Anything you've come across lately?
No, just hopefully Nebraska is able to pull off our constitutional carry. I don't know when we have the next hearing for that coming up, but it's something that we kind of got that first round out there to get the word out to people, and it's looking pretty promising. Wasn't Indiana or Ohio also up for it too for constitutional carry?
It was, but I think they struck it down, didn't they? Roll call.
I don't remember.
Not yet.
If it'll pass, it'd be nice.
They're dragging their feet. It kind of reminds me of a few years back when they talked about it. It went through the House, it passed the House, and it died in the Senate. I mean, those guys, those Republicans are in the Senate. If you're a Hoosier out there, and if you're gonna bypass all the BS I say or whatever you want to consider, dude, those guys out there, they don't have your back. They don't. They compromised on it last time, and that's how you got a free lifetime permit. You still have to pay for your fingerprinting, but that's where that came from. They substituted your free lifetime permit that you have to carry a gun in the state of Indiana for constitutional carry. That's wrong. That's wrong, in my opinion, of the last live stream. If you've been hanging out for that one, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I honestly, I've called Jim Lucas in my state, and I've called some people that sat around it. But I mean, they're going to be like, this is the same kid that's calling from Northwest Indiana. It's the same kid. Everybody has to say something. I mean, some people will say, well, that doesn't do me any good. Well, I live in a state where I would say it's like modestly pro-gun. We do have a red flag law, which, I've asked for these people to repeal that. You see how far that's got. We still have it. But you have to start talking to your representatives. I mean, I'm not telling people to become an activist, but at least become an advocate, because they have stifled us on this so many times in this state, where it's come up 2 or 3 times. And it was like, I guess, a fart in the wind at one point until it really gained momentum. And that's what Hoosiers need. I mean, if you look at least the northern part of this state, we live between Chicago, South Bend, and Indianapolis. These are hubs of known violence. unconditional violence. Like violence will come up and give you a hug and you wish you never saw it. That type of atmosphere. But yet you have people that want to stifle it and want to negotiate your rights away. I am no more compromised. I can't compromise on any more of my rights. Seeing what has gone on the past, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years, I don't want to compromise my rights away anymore at this point. And Hoosiers, they're concerned about other issues, which they should be concerned about. But don't cry about crime when these people don't want to put forth legislation that would give you the ability to deal with it. We all can't carry a cop on our backs. We all can't sit there and film our encounters with I guess we'll call it perpetrators, perps as they call it.
Right.
We all can't do that. But we have to be in this together. We can't just let them continue to say, okay, we're going to compromise and give you this now. Enjoy it. No, we have to tell them, no, take that back to your legislation and redo it. I mean, Indiana's always drugged their feet on a lot of things, especially medical marijuana. Huge delay in that. I mean, we've always, dude, I don't care what anybody says.
New York Outcast says we shouldn't have to compromise on our rights. No, we shouldn't have to.
And that's what I'm getting
at. And secondly, the Democrats who primarily are the ones doing this, not saying the Republicans don't do this too, but the ones who are trying to push the envelope to the point of confiscation are the Democrats. It just flat out they are. All right. And the problem is they want to compromise, but their compromise is we give them what they want and they say we can keep a little bit of what we already have. And the problem is that's not compromise. Compromise is I give you something you want and you give me something I want. Not saying I can already keep what I've already fucking got. No, you give me something else other than that to entice me to give you what you want. That's how a compromise works in reality. But the problem is Democrats don't live in reality. For them, it's all or nothing.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brandon. Kidding.
My final play on Indiana is if you live in this state, please get involved. Please say something. I mean, do something, say something, make a rally. I mean, I don't care what you do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the next 3 years, the next 2.5 years are going to be so crucial, and it's going to be so beneficial for you to protect yourself that this isn't something to scoff over because I like what is the term? The gun nut, because I'm a gun nut or I'm this. It's for your right for self-protection. And I can't stress that enough. And that's why I tell everyday Hoosiers that come into my shop is to participate in this. It just can't be me. It just can't be Jaymani. It just can't be a certain aspect of people. It has to be everyone, regardless. Everybody wants safety in this state. And one way to get it is, I believe, constitutional carry, especially for us in the North when we're stuck between two of the scummiest bag places. And by the way, Pete Buttigieg, he wants to end deaths on roads to 0%. How is that going to happen? I don't know. These are the kind of people, the mentalities we're dealing with.
Exactly. All right. So hold up. So we got a $2 super chat from Daniel, who is back from his 5-minute timeout, saying so sensitive. And Daniel, if you're going to continue pushing the envelope so far, I'm going to draw a line. And if you go over that line, well, I'm going to be sensitive. Deal with it. I'm tired of taking people's shit.
Jorge, get the chancla.
All righty, man. Here we go.
Get the palito.
grandmas, they know how to throw it, man. It's like a boomerang. They throw it at you, it hits you, and it comes back to their hand, and then you just put it back in the shoe.
You're gonna have to translate for Daniel because I don't think he speaks Spanish.
Daniel, be nice. Be nice, Daniel.
Be nice, Daniel.
Don't let your abuela Jorge come after you. That's right.
Sandal flies.
Don't make Jorge put you in timeout.
We got a celebrity out there.
Who's out there?
Who's out there?
Mr. Knives is out there.
Ah, Mr. Knives.
So
there's a little chocolate. Get some chocolate for him.
Like
some chocolate.
Hola, Knives.
Mm-hmm. Hola, Knives. Hola, cuchillos.
Hola, Knives. Come on.
¿Qué onda, compa?
Was it hola, señor Cuchillos? Cuchillos, yeah.
Señor Cuchillos.
Señor
Grande Chichis.
El Cuchillo Grande.
So.
Would you say Grande's Chichis?
Yeah. Daniel says, yeah, Daniel's white, no Spanish. No, well, you know what? We should keep with the Spanish just for Daniel because he doesn't understand it. So
butt whooping is a universal, so it doesn't matter what language you speak.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if your grandma's yelling at you in Czech or Spanish when she opens up on those pompies, man. Heads up, brother.
Oh yeah.
Beat you good.
You'll be Tara just got in her pickup. She's got to load up now.
Who? What? Huh?
So, we got another super chat. Another one from Daniel, $2, saying, I do speak Aboriginal Australian. I just found out. Oh, yeah. I saw that video. We saw that video the other night with Matt, didn't we? You remember that, Travis? Were you there?
No. Travis? Did he get his results back from the 49andMe or whatever it's called thing where you get your DNA?
No, apparently what that is, they were trying to do the COVID restrictions to the Aborigines in Australia, and they had a translator. And basically, it reminded me of that Hot Fuzz situation where they had to get that one guy to translate for the farmer, and then he had to have his partner translate for the guy that worked for the department.
Oh my God!
It was like that. They were just speaking bad English. It was like Australian English to worse English. That's all it was.
Shouldn't they just let the Aboriginal people be isolated from other people? Isn't it dangerous bringing somebody in from the big city?
Daniel wants to post that video in the Discord. So Daniel, go ahead and post that in the general chat. And if anyone wants to see that video, it is actually quite funny. Which is why we're commenting on it, because it reminds me exactly of that Hot Fuzz moment where they had to have the translator with the two guys.
No.
He says, like, the guy says, I suppose. He says, I suppose. He's like, yes, I suppose. He had the whole translation thing there. That's exactly what they did in that Australian video. It's hilarious. So, for anyone that is not that isn't on the Discord, there's the Discord link. Come join us. Post some gun pictures, and if you do, we will show them on air. So cool. There's an incentive there for everyone. Daniel says play it. No, I'm not going to play the video. Everybody go to the Discord and watch the video because it is pretty funny. But I'm not going to play it live on air because I don't want to get copyrighted from like the British news company or the Australian news company because it's just no. Mm-mm.
You illegally played our video.
So we're filing copyright on you because we're totally in your country, right? No, you're not. But YouTube doesn't see it that way.
We're totally against copyrights.
Yeah. Yep. But roll call, you got that one reversed, didn't you?
Yeah, but it shouldn't have never been there.
Welcome to YouTube overstepping. Congratulations.
Yeah. It wasn't YouTube, it was that company, man. Because I went online to YouTube and I was like, all right, let's see who's having this problem with this specific company. Anybody that tries to claim something off my stuff, unless I do it myself, which I am responsible for, I'm like, let me go look and see who these people are. I forgot what they were, Hawk Third Person or something. They claim everybody's stuff just claim it.
Okay, Travis. Travis, I need you to pull out your check and translate what Tara's saying.
Oh, dude, I only know curse words and food. I'm no good for that. You're gonna throw that through Google Translate, bro.
I can't speak it. So
like I said, I have to ask my dad.
Tara says,
he knows more than I do.
Shoe off as child runs futility in a circle, screaming while held by an arm. Okay. All right. And Daniel says, nice strike. I thought you weren't monetized anyways. Well, no, I'm not monetized, but I still think they can still ding you for super chats and take super chats away.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like an Instagram where, like, if you're allowed badges, like tips, and if you start doing stuff that you're not supposed to on Instagram, on live, they take your badges away, and then you can't get that money. It's just like super chats. I've heard that.
So Ting Ting is out there saying hi, Night Strike and Patriots here from Bacon's chat. Bacon's having his chat too tonight. Yeah, I forgot that he started a little earlier than I did. Oh well. For anyone that don't know, go check out the goddamn Bacon on YouTube. He's pretty good. He's pretty cool. Yes, that's his name. Apparently, every other type of saying he was taken. So you're just like, all right, how about the goddamn Bacon? Apparently, it worked.
Nuts.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Night Strike is in the pocket of Big Google, aka China. Daniel, if I was in the pocket of Big Google and aka China, I'd have a hell of a lot more guns and a hell of a lot more money than I do.
He would have gave me an AK, Daniel.
I would have sold roll call an AK at a loss if I was in the pocket of Big China, because they just
for $1, an AK for $1.
Give me another AK,
and he would have gave me back those mags that I can't use.
No, I would have given you other mags that you could use.
True that.
I would have sent you Pro Mag, not Pro Mag, but what is it? The Magpul mags instead.
Some nice Norinco mags. There we go. Those will work. Those actually do work.
I've got those Magpul mags. Those are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, P mags work fine in my AMD. It just doesn't like those freaking first gen Croatian mags. Everything else is good though.
All right, so Daniel really wants me to show off this video, so fine.
Oh my God.
If Daniel, if I get copyrighted, I'm holding you personally responsible.
He's doing that so he gets his money back, right?
Yeah, probably.
He gets nailed.
So, here it is. But here's the ridiculous of the
video. I will laugh.
Let's see, what is it? Copy the link.
I'll laugh if it's funny.
It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
This is an important message to keep Aboriginal people safe.
And the message is probably an important one to keep everybody safe one.
You can die from the corona or get really sick.
You can pass away from this corona, or you can get really sick one.
It's time to get the corona needle to keep people and country strong.
It's time to get them this needle, corona, to keep them but all the people and country proper strong one.
The corona needle will protect kids, old people, men and women.
Well, the corona needle.
This is an important message to keep Aboriginal people safe.
Around the world, been already get them but their needle.
It is free and it's safe.
That needle block corona, a free one and a safe one.
If you're worried, talk to your clinic or medical centre or go to Roll Up for WA on the internet.
If you are worrying about, talk like yours one clinic or go to a hospital place or go to get himself roll up on the internet.
So get your needle now and stay strong. Thank you.
So you will get him that needle and stay proper strong one. And thank you.
Okay, so Travis, did I or did I not tell you it's exactly like that Hot Fuzz moment?
I was having flashbacks to Airplane when the lady was translating jive to the guys that were the one guy that was poisoned. The white lady was translating the whole. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I thought it was going to be like an Aboriginal, like non-English dialect. I thought it was going to be like an actual tribal language or something. That's what I was expecting. Not.
I was getting I was getting a Galaxy Quest vibe. When Sigourney Weaver was just repeating off the computer.
Ting Ting, if you haven't seen the movie Hot Fuzz, I'm referencing the part where they had like two guys from the police department, translate for the farmer they were investigating for having guns. And this is the same kind of situation. And as Daniel said, I just can't believe all of us here speak Aboriginal Australian. I know, who knew, right?
You just got to put one on the end of everything that you say. Nice strike one, and then that's it. That's all you got to do, and it's Aboriginal.
No. See. I've recently found out that I have some Spanish heritage, so it's a Night Strike Juan.
Night Strike Juan.
It's Night Strike Juan.
Oh, Juan. Okay.
It's like Taekwondo, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
There can be only
they're
one.
all Hispanic. Yep.
There can be only Juan.
There can only be Juan.
What the fuck did I just watch?
I know, right?
I know.
And for everyone that doesn't know, that Australia has literally become a police state of fear over this whole coronavirus situation. It is ridiculous in and of itself.
Well, to the Aborigines over there in the old Aussie land, I feel your pain because they told me I was stupid because I live in a rural area and I don't know how to use the internet. So that's how I put this into perspective. What the fuck was that?
I know. But Daniel was pointing out the ridiculousness of the translation. And it's like if that's their Aboriginal English, then we all speak Aboriginal English because it's just bad English. It's just bad English.
I can even do that in Spanish. It's like, got a shot, put shot on, so you could do better. No, yes.
So you can do better.
You can be better. Not get sick.
So
go to hospital place.
Go to hospital place.
Yeah.
But
one.
How did that guy keep a straight face?
I don't know.
He has no soul, real call.
Man, what a politician.
He wanted you to get the needle. Go get the COVID needle.
Everybody gets a needle.
I want the needle. Yeah, just give the needle to everybody.
I don't think I can keep a straight face in that kind of situation because oh my God.
Yeah,
Daniel, I'm not gonna even go there. I believe you on that one. Okay, it's just the whole ridiculousness of the situation that we're pointing it out, Daniel, for you because you do raise a good point on that. It's just, I mean, even Rob D speaks Aboriginal English now.
Dude, that's like a Joe Biden moment.
It's literally one of these moments.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Yeah, they should have a translator next to Joe Biden.
They should. Yeah. Well, they did. They had at one point they had a sign language translator next to Joe Biden translating his speeches, and then Joe Biden said something, and the translator just kind of shrugged. Is like, I don't know how to translate that.
That's why they upped his dose of Adderall, so that way he can, focus, and not stutter or anything else. But that's only when he goes on national TV. But when he's on other like press conferences or whatever, it's not national news, coverage. Yeah, he'll just start up a store. I mean, he'll just go blank.
Oh. We got something. I'm going to make sure that it shows up in the chat real quick. Hold on. I'm running several things at once. It's not my fault.
Is it food?
No, it's gun related, but
gun related. All right.
So here we go. See if that shows up. Window. No, not the window. Not the entire screen. Just the tab. Come on, guys. No. Where's the Discord? There we go.
What do you want me to do? Will this fucking thing?
Yes, I want you to will it into being.
Nice.
There we go. All right, so everyone can see this. You can see it out there on the YouTube chat. Okay. I'm trying to get the name right. Eldgrimir Skaldvidger. I'm not good at Scandinavian names, but he posted a picture of his AR-10. And I'm like,
sweet.
Yeah, that's a nice AR-10. Congrats on the rifle. I don't know how long you've had it, but it looks like a good rifle. I mean, it needs a magazine, maybe needs some, decent sights. I mean, hell, maybe some Magpul backup iron sights, and maybe a nice red dot or a scope on it. For those longer shots when you need to really reach out and touch someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what 308 is for, man. Yeah. You'll be surprised you start stretching.
Okay. Black Bear Forge says that's his AR-15. Okay, Black Bear, change your name on the Discord so we know who you are, because I can't speak Scandinavian. I've tried. It's just no. It's
try harder.
Anyways, Daniel says that Night Strike, any word on NEA other than he's dealing with life right now, and I don't know whether he hasn't really stated whether it was work or whether it's just standard family and life, but life has hit him hard and he hasn't been able to be on the chats right now. So
another couple of days, I'm going to lead a force.
That's all I know.
Go look for him.
If I have to go and take a flight down to where George is and have George drive with me to find Matt, we will go and find Matt.
Pick me up when you guys go, because that'd be fun.
Wrong direction. Wrong direction. I'm not going north. I'm going south.
We're going south.
I'll meet you down to the southern tip of the old Indiana.
We'll just go west of Nebraska. We'll just carpool down there. I get good gas mileage.
We'll pick up Travis too. We all go. Okay. We all go like SEAL Team 6. Looking for Matt.
Man.
All right. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing this, but it's a decent AR-10 Black Bear Forge. I hope you really enjoy it. He says at Night Strike, I'm thinking about mounting a scope on the AR-10. Well, mount a scope, but I really recommend either you don't have to get the Magpul backup iron sights, the MBUS backup iron sights, but you can. I know they're a little pricey. You could go to CDNN Sports and get their knockoffs backup iron sights flip ups for $20. So if you want to do that for just like some standard, rear and front sights, and then put a
emergency sights,
emergency sights. But if you want to be able to, if you want, the Magpul ones, get the Magpul ones and like co-witness them with a red dot or a scope, and you'll be much better off. I'm telling you right now.
Does he live in the States, or does he live in?
He's got an AR-10. Of course, he lives in the States. He probably lives in in a state that allows AR-10s.
I'll send him a pair of sights. I think I could pick something up.
If you need something, Black Bear, email nightstrike@gmail.com, NIGHTSTRYKE@gmail.com, or you can email roll call or email me and I'll forward it to roll call. You need some sites. If you need something, let us know. We'll try and help you out. I've got an extra pair of backup iron sights if you just want to put something on there. I've got an extra pair I can send your way. So I'm just trying to help you out, man. I'm just trying to help you out. Mr. Knives is still out there. So make sure everybody knows that he likes chocolate and he wants chocolate. So
chocolate is good.
So get your chocolate to Mr. Knives.
I asked Knives what's his favorite type of chocolate. Is it dark chocolate? Is it like the Nestle's or like Crackle? Stuff like that.
Knives, what is your favorite chocolate? What is your favorite chocolate candy bar? Let us know. Ting Ting says, what is the best red dot scope I can get for a rail system? Travis, you got any recommendations?
What's the budget? I mean,
let's go entry level.
Entry level, I've got a Primary Arms, just classic red dot. I think it's like a 2 or 3 MOA dot. Paid $85 for it. Otherwise, those what the Bushnell, help me out here, TRS 25s or whatever those are called.
TRS 25s, yes.
Yeah, those are really nice too. You do have to pay a little bit extra for a riser for it though. But I think through Primary Arms I had to pay for the riser, which was only like $15. But the Primary Arms one that I have works really well. It's got good battery life to it. Otherwise I do have, well, it's not a red dot, but I've got an old EOTech 553 on my Daniel defense rifle that runs like a champ. EOTech are decent if you want holograph, and then also aim point if you want to spend $400 or $500. Otherwise, let's see. There's probably something there's the Vortex Strikefire 2 for about $200. So it really depends on what your price point is. Otherwise, there's a lot of really nice ones too.
She also asks, I mentioned this out on the chat for her, but she asks, and can I heat up polymer and weld it back in place in case I crack a poly? I don't know what you're Ting Ting. If you're talking about a receiver, no. Unfortunately, you'd have to get a new receiver. If you're talking about like a magazine, I don't know. I never.
Nah, those things are formed in a mold and stuff. I don't think so. I don't think you're going to be able to rebond plastic.
She says I have a poly I cracked. I don't know. Ting, give us more information. What kind of poly? What is it? Is it a receiver? Is it a magazine?
There may be like plastic repair kits you can buy that have like a paste or something that'll harden or something. I don't know. But
you could. I hate to say this, and it's sounding bad, and this is the JB Weld area, so be careful. You could use if it's not on a receiver or a magazine, you could just JB weld it back together and sand it down to make it look nice.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Daniel is saying they had plastic welding rods. Yes, but I don't know if she has the equipment to use plastic welding rods, Daniel. That's the problem. She says it's a PF45 lower receiver. Ooh. No.
That might have a lifetime warranty on it, though. Yeah. Is that the Plum Crazy ones? Is that the brand?
Check with the manufacturer. See if they'll swap out a receiver for you. Tell them it cracked, and you need a replacement. You might be able to get away with that.
But you got to be sending through an FFL though.
Yeah. Tell them to do it, or you'll shit on their product.
My buddy Tim out there is spreading the good word of JB Weld. He's used it often.
That shit is iffy.
Well,
iffy.
In the right, all JB Weld is just like quick drying epoxy, okay? And in the right application, epoxy is really good for what it does. But the problem is, if you're trying it, when it comes to firearms, epoxy is not the end all. And honestly, you in rare instances are you ever going to use epoxy on firearms? Okay. Instead of epoxy, you'd use something similar, which is more which is called what was it? Acryglass. It's a form of epoxy, but you use it to repair stocks, wooden stocks on firearms. And it's got, but the reason why they call it acryglass is it's got some glass in it. So you also use that same type of epoxy to bed rifles as well. And what everybody knows what bedding rifles is, so I'm not going to get into that. But it's that in those cases that that's where you would use that's where you would use something similar to JB Weld, but not JB Weld. Don't use it on guns. You on any other application though, it's worked flawlessly for me. But guns, it's one of those things. Daniel says y'all are overthinking this way too much. Well, Daniel, we don't have you in here to tell us, the good word. Screaming Skull Saloon is out there saying Gorilla Tape. Laugh out loud. Man, Screaming Skull Saloon, Gorilla Tape will only tape that light to the gun. It won't fix the crack on the gun. Ting Ting says, JB Weld and Kevlar explosives. That's only if you want to blow it up. That's only if you want to blow it up. Daniel says, we plastic weld on shit that goes to space. Y'all are worried about a gun. Laugh out loud. Yes, because we've seen what happens when guns blow up in people's faces. Just look at Kentucky ballistics.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why did it crack in the first place? Barnaby Sanchez says, I'd like to know that too. Screaming Skull Salute says, he's just joking. Don't take him seriously. And we know you were joking, but that's why when you end your sentence with laugh out loud, that's obviously a joke. But still, don't use Gorilla Tape. No, not Gorilla Tape. Any other tape but Gorilla Tape. Yeah. So, Travis, anything else going on? Anything else going on?
Not that I can think of. So no, man.
All right. I'm going to go through some of the other gun pictures that we got on the Discord side because, I only showed like one or two of them, and we got more than one or two to show off tonight. So let's get that out of the way, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's start from. All right. Here we go. Here's Barron's. All right. Trying to do this in real time. It's not going so well. There we go. All right. There we go. Is that showing up for everybody?
Let me see. Yep.
Ooh, yeah, man, we're good.
All right.
I like it.
So this is Baron SVG's. I think that's an AR-15. Looks like he's got a dissipator upper on that. I believe. Could be a 14.5 inch.
Me gusta mucho.
But it's it's a retro upper. I've got one just like it. I approve. So that's some pretty good gun porn. DM Foss posted this earlier today. He has to be a fancy boy.
Nice.
Yes, Screaming Skull Saloon. This is gun porn time. So if you haven't done so already, go on Discord and post in the gun photos text chat and let us know. Yeah. Tara Smith is posting the link to her Discord. So if you haven't jumped over, check it out. Tara's got a lot of great stuff on her Discord too. So I'm not just being just inclusive. I'm letting everyone know where to find all our friends and hang out. So we got another one. There's this. I don't know why Firefighter posted that, but he posted that. American Walnut and Forged Steel polymers for sissies. And then DM Foss posted this with an R&L display stand. So go to rnldisplays.com, use code NS15 to get 15% off and get one of those awesome stands today.
My God, that's gonna scratch the barrel.
100% American made, veteran owned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. The end of that bar there has like rubber, so that way, like a coating, so that way it doesn't scratch the barrel.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got it set up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you use discount code TravisP11, you'll get 11% plus an additional 4% off.
There you go.
That's cool. That's awesome.
All right. Firefighter.
Use code stop bitching.
Firefighter posted his Ruger. That's very nice.
Code stop bitching.
Bitching and twitching.
Yeah, we got that Ruger.
No, nice.
And
very pretty.
Foss posted one of his Derringers.
Oh,
rough series.
Bond Arms.
So I like the ladies.
I almost bought one of those.
I think that's 38 special, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it might be 357. They do those in 357. I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? They make them like 10 different calibers.
Okay. Rob D says the pistol stands are coated aluminum rod, so it shouldn't mar the barrel. So, just for anyone wondering about the display stands,
just buy one and find out. Quit being a pussy.
All right.
Get yourself some plasti dip or whatever you call it. Dunk it in there. And...
DM Foss had to post his big iron.
Ooh, there you go.
Don't give that to Alec Baldwin.
No, do not. Because he just started walking out there and he just started blasting left and right.
Then I started blasting.
All right. We got some more. We got a couple more. Pale Horse posted this one. This was
easy action.
Yeah. Pale, that's a nice gun right there. That's a nice gun. I had a nice conversation with Pale yesterday evening, and I'm really glad that Pale reached out, and we sat down and talked because I really needed to talk to someone. So
well, I have a phone number too.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bother you because it was like
I'll just call you an asshole.
It was at midnight, dude. I wasn't gonna call you at midnight.
Dude, I'm always up at midnight. It's my favorite time of the night.
It's his favorite time of the morning.
Well, that's when he does his little videos, man.
So,
on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's when he does his best work.
So, Pale Horse also posted one of his CZ75 PO1. That's nice. I like that one too.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one too. So
made in Czech Republic.
Yeah. And then we've got Scott's new 1911. Scott, I hate to say this, Scott, but that's really nice. You don't deserve a pistol that nice.
Wow.
And yes, Scott, I say that jokingly, but congratulations on the new pistol. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, quit watching CNN. I see that TV.
Treat her well because she bites.
Yeah. They do bite.
So is Joe Byron.
All right. Yeah. And there's Pale Horse with his M1A Scout, and he got that's one of the deer he got. So how about that? All right.
That's cool.
It's a nice little freezer queen.
Yeah, it's a freezer queen right there. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have a Scout configuration. I've got the original M14 configuration because mine's a Polytech and not a Springfield. But I do like the paint scheme on that rifle. That is a nice paint scheme. I don't know if you can notice it, but it's camo.
Yeah.
It's a woodland style camo. It's really nice.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Scope
is pretty nice too. All right. Anyways, and then there was the we got some more. Okay. There's the R10 from Black Bear Forge. All right. And then he's posted the Kentucky rifle he's working on. Oh, look at that.
Is that Traditions that makes that?
I don't know if that's Traditions or not.
That you put together, or I'll tell you what, that's one thing that's really gone up in price. If you get the pre-manufactured one, the one that's already ready to go out of the box, they've gone up about $100 in the last 2 years.
Yeah, but it's black powder, so it's cap and ball.
Oh, but it would look nice, like just hanging over the mantle or the fireplace or just in the living room. So
yep,
I think they're really cool. I like them.
Well, you can hunt in PA with those.
Yeah,
they have that designated day where you can do muzzle loading.
But
Nebraska's got I think we have a week-long season for
that. Team Ting says, next question: how hard is it to make an AR lower?
It's not.
It's
not.
If you get the right jig with the lower and not, I don't go with. I hate to say this, but don't go polymer. Go aluminum and get one of the recommended routers.
It's expensive to get into for a kit with two blank receivers and the jig and the mill and the bit. It's around $550 to get started.
So that's some of the gun porn in the Discord chat this evening. So a lot of nice guns that were posted. I'm very happy about that. Thank you all for posting your gun photos. If you got more, remember to go over to Discord and post them in the gun photos section, and we will show them off on the next episode that we do, whether we're doing just a chat or whether it's hit or miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Send boobs. Send boobs too.
Right.
Yeah, I thought.
So, with that, there we go. Bernie Sanchez says, I'd like to share a picture. Well, Bernie Sanchez, get on Discord, post the picture.
Do it. Do it now.
If you don't have the Discord link, I'll post that for you.
Come on, Bernie, hurry up. It's past my bedtime.
It's past Travis's bedtime. It's school
I'm
night.
supposed to be sleeping already, man.
It's a school night for Travis.
It is school night. Jeez. I'm gonna be late for school first period.
Yeah, you'll be late for school tomorrow.
Oh, because of weather?
Yeah, they canceled school at noon today.
Oh my!
Yep.
For tomorrow.
Because of low temperatures or wind or what?
We're supposed to get 10 plus inches tonight.
Holy crap! Send some of that our way, bro.
Dang.
God, it's been so dry here in the state. It's just crazy, dude. We've had just 1 or 2 snowfalls of maybe an inch or 2, and that's it. Our winters are just weird. Sometimes we get lots of snow. Sometimes we don't get any snow.
Honestly, Daniel's asking Night Strike, how much do you think an HK SL8 is worth? The problem is these days I've seen them sell for all over the place. Okay. I've seen some people trying to sell them that's been converted to the what is it, the G36 configuration for $6,000. I've seen just the base SL8 go for like $1,300. I've seen modified SL8s go for $1,700 lately.
Aren't they going to resell them though? Aren't they reintroducing them this year?
Right now, I've seen them being sold all over the place, anywhere between $1,200 to like $6,000, depending on whether it's original SL8 configuration or it's that Tommy built G36 conversion.
So I see some originals starting at $1,799.
Well, this is what I've seen because I've been looking.
Yeah.
I've been looking here in South Carolina.
I'm looking on Gunbroker right now. There's a bunch of them for sale, but I don't know if those are new ones. Or what they are.
Honestly, most of them are going to be used. All of them are going to be used that you're going to get right now until HK decides to import or build more here in the United States. So you'll get a used one, and the used one usually goes anywhere between $1,200 and like $2,000, maybe a little more depending on options and whatnot.
Yeah.
The converted ones to G36 usually go between $3,000 to $6,000. And that's what I've seen. Okay. It could be more, it could be less. I'm just telling ballpark what I've seen in my area and what I've seen being selling on Gunbroker and what I've seen being sold online, because I have been actually looking, because I kind of want one myself, because I do want a G36. So I've really been thinking about getting one of those Tommy built receivers, but the problem is they're like $600 or $700 just for the receiver itself without any parts. And that's a lot for me to stomach. I mean, if it was the whole rifle for, $600 or $700, I could deal. Okay. But my price point is like max at $1,000. I can't go above. So I'm kind of out of the price range for it. And no, it's not a Nazi gun. It's a West German gun. They started making them in West Germany. No, we won't call it anything. Anyways, all right. Tara Smith joined the Discord. All right. So, guys, do you guys have anything you want to say? You want to let anybody know before we decide to wrap this up?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Had a good show.
All right. I think we had a decent show. So, roll call, final words of wisdom.
Don't drink 12 beers when it's only like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Definitely.
George, final words of wisdom.
Final words of wisdom. Pórtate bien o nana pau pau. be good, or grandma is gonna give you the belt. It's gonna.
All right, Travis. Final words of wisdom.
Nah, man, I don't really have any this evening. I'm good. I guess we can say this one. El tiempo lo cura todo. Time heals everything. That's it.
All right.
Things will get better, kids. Things will get better.
And with mine, obviously, it's going to be shall not be infringed. And Vaya con Dios, mi amigos. And with that, there's one last question by LL Firearms. He's saying Scar in 5.56 or 308.
Oh, 308. 308. Go big or go home, bro.
I'm gonna say 308 because you need that 30 caliber to reach out and touch someone.
Oh yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, at least got to justify the cost, man. Come on.
If you're gonna pay that much for a rifle, might as well go 308, right? Brokaw, what do you say?
Buy the 5.56, and then when I see you at the range, I make fun of you.
Yeah. If you're gonna do the 5.56, you might as well hold out and just get the PSA Jackal because that's it's gonna be like a poor man's Scar, basically. Yeah.
So everybody's saying if you're gonna get a Scar, get it in 308. Don't get it in 5.56. So there's your answer there. So go big or go home. And with that, we will see you guys later. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for hanging out with us and being part of the conversation. So with that, we will bid you good night. So thank you all for listening. This was Hit or Miss.
Y'all come back now here.
How do I turn this damn thing off?
Hashtag him and his tooth.
Hashtag let's go Brandon.
The
red button. Oh, the blue.
No, not the blue. Not the blue.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let's go, Brandon.
The green one.
No, it's not the green one. I think it's the purple one.
Where's Nancy at?
No, the purple one is the blinkers.
Read the manual. Where's the manual?
Where is the manual? You know what? Travis, call Felicia. We need to know how to stop this thing. I want to get off.
Just pull the plug. Feliz Navidad.
Felicia Navidad. And
shall not be infringed.
We'll see you on the next one.
You know it.
And on that note,